Hey guys, it's me Lily, and today I want to give you an update on my suburban garden again. A lot of my garden is changing right now, so I thought I want to make a video about it. In this first raised bed you can see that it's almost empty, and that's because I have to repair it. I need some cross braces here because the raised bed is shifting a little bit here. You can see that the sides here are coming out, so I need some braces to make it straight again. And also I need the soil for my other raised beds to fill them up again. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of harvesting lately and also seed collecting, like this for example are radish seeds. And here are my tomatoes. They did really well this year. I've harvested many tomatoes. Okay. This is my carrot bed, which I'm going to harvest next. And this is the inside of my greenhouse. And actually today I want to prep it for winter time and get some seeds in, which are especially for winter time. So here I've already prepared the first beds. At the back side here I have sown some purple radish, which is especially for winter, and here I've sown some winter radish, which is the black one. And these two kinds of radishes are especially for winter time, so they are going to endure a cold winter. So I've already sown those seeds in these two raised beds, and then here at the sides I've already planted some kale for winter time. And yeah, this is going to get much bigger until winter starts, and then the growth is going to hold, but the plants are not going to die because kale is winter hardy. So then I'm planning to harvest some kale in winter time, which is a great food for winter. Now here in this raised bed I have nothing yet, so first I want to get some soil. And then I'm going to use some of these seeds here. Salad, maybe spinach, more spinach, let's see. And also this raised bed here is empty as well, so I want to sow seeds in here as well. Now if you're a gardener, you already know that you will lose some soil in every raised bed each year, and that's normal because plants are taking up the soil in form of nutrients, and then when you are removing the plants you will have less soil because sometimes you are also removing the roots, and then every year the soil will get less and less, and that's the reason why you have to get new soil, either by composting or you buy a new soil. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm doing the same crop rotation outside. So in the first year I had my tomatoes here, in the second year I have them here, and next year I'm going to plant my tomatoes here. Okay, first I want to use my hoe to destroy the roots of the old plants that grew here, to make sure that they do not come up again. Now I'm going to add the soil from the other raised bed. Okay, this raised bed is done. And now I want to prepare the other one. Okay, that's looking great. Now let's decide which seeds we are going to use. Spinach wise, I have to say I had the best experience with the Matador spinach. It's a very dark green color and tastes really good. So now I want to sow this in maybe half of this raised bed here. or maybe here underneath the tomato. So the tomato is still here, but I don't want to move it because it's still producing. Okay, and these are the spinach seeds. Really nice seeds. Really big package. Awesome. Now I want to cover the seeds with a little bit of soil. Alright, so what next? Okay, I could sow some leek, which is good for the soup, and over winter time there won't be a lot of growth, but next year I will have an advantage and I will get this leek plant to harvest earlier. Okay, the seeds are really tiny, so I'm going to make a few holes here. And now let's put like 2 or 3 seeds in each hole. Okay, and now I want to close the holes. Now the problem inside of this greenhouse, I actually do have a lot of slugs and they love lettuce plants. So I think I'm going to pre-germinate them up here to save them from the slugs. And for this I have to go into my garden shed. Okay, in here I have my supplies for growing plants. This is a seed tray that I've built myself out of toilet paper and an egg tray. And it will be perfect for the salad. For the lettuce, I mean. Okay, now I'm taking some lettuce seeds and sow them into the tray. That's great. Push them a little bit in, not too much, because lettuce is using light to germinate. So make sure that they have a little bit of light. Don't cover them too much. I think I'm going to prepare a second tray like this. Oh my god, I almost forgot. I have one more small raised bed here. And I definitely want to grow something in here for winter time. So let's quickly prepare it. First I'm going to remove the weeds. And then I'm going to add some soil. Alright, and in here I want to sow this. This is lamb's lettuce. It's a small salad which is extremely winter hardy. I've seen a gardening hack somewhere on the internet, so I took this bottle here and I cut it in half and I put in the top upside down now. Then I'm inserting a string like this, then a stone. Oops, that was too small. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So now it looks like this. I have this string which reaches to the bottom and it also sits here on top, and then I'm taking some soil and fill up the bottle here. Nice. So, and in here I can plant a seed and then fill up this thing with water, and the water is going to collect at the bottom here. And then you have a little bit of reservoir, and you do not have to water so much, because especially when the seeds are young you have to water so much, and it's very easy that you forget one day and then all of your plants will die. Always make sure that I have about 1 centimeters of water in the green seed trays, because this is important so that the plants can pull some water. So when you're watering your seeds, make sure that you do not water too much at one spot. So it's better just to water very superficially and then come back 2 or 3 times. Okay, just like this. Then you can start new here, and then here again, and then here again. So if you do it like this, your seeds will not get too disturbed and you will not have so much erosion, because sometimes, you know, when you're watering your plants and when you do not stop, it happens that with the water flow, the seeds will also flow with them, with the water, and then your seeds will accumulate at one spot, like for example here, but you will not have any seeds here. So make sure that you water very gently. This is the empty raised bed. So here you can water more at once, no problem. Look at this, how much erosion I'm causing with this water hose. And this is why it's important that you water very gently. Look how much soil I can move with this. I will come back later and water again. And every day I will come back and water my seeds. Now I also want to show you something else. The greenhouse is damaged because it was hailing one day and it has a lot of holes. Look at this. So now the roof is turning brown because soil that is flying around with the wind is accumulating and it's coming into the chambers here. So yeah, actually this is a pretty shitty greenhouse. I do not recommend it at all. It's very flimsy and it cannot take hail. Look at the hole over there. So I do not recommend this style of roof. I have to get maybe plexiglass or some other, you know, clear plastic which is more sturdy. And down here today I've used the brush, the broom, and I was touching the wall here just a little bit and it already got damaged. Unbelievable. So this plastic is not good at all. I do not recommend it at all. Don't get this greenhouse. Build yourself a greenhouse with PVC pipes and some sheeting. It's much better and cheaper. Yeah guys, so this is it for today. This is how I prepare my garden for the winter time. And I will do more harvesting, seed harvesting as well as vegetable harvesting in the next days. And I have to repair this big raised bed. And I'm also going to use a lot of compost and horse manure, which I'm getting from a friend for free. And then this raised bed will be very rich in nutrients and my tomatoes will grow very well next year. So I'm really happy with my garden. I like gardening and I can only encourage everybody to start gardening as well. It's really nice to be able to grow your own food. And with a vegetable garden like this, you're a little bit closer to self-reliance again. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching and stay tuned till next time.